Last weekend, I was able to attend one of the biggest sporting events I've ever been to, the Formula One Las Vegas Grand Prix. And kind of out on a whim, I decided to live stream it on my other channel, but all I had with me was this. The PGY Tech Mantis Pod 2.0, which is great for a lot of things, but expecting a steady footage while walking around is not one of them. Hi everyone, if you're new to my channel, my name is Paula, and in this video, I wanted to show you guys my latest mobile gimbal setup featuring the DJI Osmo Mobile 6. The last gimbal that I had was the Osmo 4, which has been out for a couple years now, and I have since given it away since I wasn't really using it. But since I am planning on doing more live streams on my other channel, I decided that it was a good idea to invest in a mobile gimbal. Today I'm going to be showing you guys what comes inside the box, what the new features are like coming from the Osmo 4. I'll also be showing you guys real life footage using the gimbal as well as their new vlog templates, which allows you to have a more guided story approach. And of course I wanted to show you all what my latest accessories are that I think are going to be really useful for those of you who are using a gimbal with your mobile devices. So whether you're out traveling or just wanted to get more dynamic shots while you're out in the field, stick around and see if the DJI Osmo Mobile 6 is worth your investment. So this is how I travel with my OM6. As we've seen, this does come with a handy pouch that keeps everything protected. So I have here the tripod, which I'm just gonna screw on here to the bottom to make it easier to hold. And one of my favorite things about this is that it has the quick launch, which means that as soon as you open this and mount your phone, it automatically turns on. And if you have the app already installed on your phone, it pops up with a little notification saying that you can just quickly go into the DJI app and start filming. Since it's in the lock position right now, I'm just going to pull that part forward and then pull this up. And you'll hear it already start to turn on. In here, I also have the magnet. I'm going to attach that to my phone. And then with the gimbal, just magnet it in place. So if I right off the bat want to shoot it in vertical or landscape, I can do that easily by flipping the orientation. So with that, I'm gonna get all set up and test this out in the field, show you guys the new features and the vlog template. All right, now for the new features that the OM6 comes with, I'm gonna launch the DJI app, and that is just here. So DJI Mimo app, it automatically connects to my device, as you can see here. One of the features that it comes with was the glamour effect. As the name states, it gives you kind of like a more refined look. I think it does work, obviously, when there's a face detected. So here it's not gonna detect my face. I'm going to turn it on, and you can go with smoothing your face. As you can see, this is the difference with it. It also comes with brighten, which I think it really just looks very similar to smooth, and slimming, which you can kind of slim down your face if needed. This is normal, and this is 90%. You can enlarge your eyes, so dark circles. You can contour your nose, I think. Mouth, teeth whitening, so lipstick, blush, and brows as well. So it's basically having like a real life filter on your camera. But you know, it's all up to preference. If you wanted to achieve a certain look, these tools are available for you. And with that, I'm gonna just turn this off. I also noticed it has body as well, which I haven't tried. I don't really know how this is gonna work, but it makes you taller. Let's see. I don't know how it's going to make you taller. smaller, but it also has a head like shrinking. Oh, I guess it does make my head a little bit smaller. So if that's something that, again, you are trying to do, this does come with those effects as well. Another thing that I noticed that this does a really good job about is face tracking. So as long as the face of your subject stays in the frame, it does a pretty good job following, and the gimbal itself is pretty responsive. So I thought that was another cool feature. We also, of course, have the same kind of shot effects, which we have slow motion, we have dynamic zoom, we have time lapse, hyperlapse, and I believe there was one for photos. Yeah, panoramic. We're not going to go through everything, but with most features on the app, it does a pretty good job having tutorials available for you right away so that you can learn how to use it, which for me, who is sometimes technologically challenged despite having this channel, there are some things that still don't really come naturally to me, so I do like directions. So that makes it pretty easy with those incorporated videos right away. The biggest difference with the OM6 is it does have an extended rod. With the popularity of extended tripods becoming more in demand due to short form content being created on your phones very easily, I love that this gimbal does incorporate the extension rod, and I'll put the exact measurement of how far it can extend to, but this is going to be really nice for whether you have really tall shots that you're trying to capture, or maybe you just wanted to get something that's from a different perspective. And with that, we're now going to play with a new feature, which I thought was really great for whether you're a beginner or just wanted more guided shooting, which is story templates. Personally, I like structures when it comes to learning more shots. So for someone like me who needs to have instructions when you're learning more dynamic shots, these story templates from the DJI Osmo 6 is definitely helpful. So in order to activate story templates, you're gonna have to launch your DJI Mimo app once again. And once you're here on the main page of the app, you actually have these shot guides available for you where you can choose different scenes that you want to follow. These are more kind of just like examples of what the scenes would look like after you've shot that scene, basically. But if you want to use it step by step, you actually have to go down to the bottom here, which is to editor. This launches into an app called Lightcut, which is right here. I already have mine downloaded, so I'm just gonna go to new project. You can go through and do it with your pre-recorded shots, or what I like doing is going to more templates. And then here in the Lightcut app, basically you're gonna go to the create tab on the bottom left, and if you hit inspire cam, there's a handful of examples that you can go through where it'll actually tell you what scenes to shoot. So let's, for example, do the home vlog. You can see here the storyboard of how many shots you're going to be taking, a little bit about what types of distance and whether it's a fixed shot or a moving shot. So if I hit shoot, this will then give me the directions up here on the top left. And this is basically what I had to do in order to shoot this next sequence. So let me show you guys what the end result of my first story template is. So for this last portion, I'm going to show you guys what my setup is for the best live streaming or mobile gimbal work when it comes to filmmaking. Basically, take out everything that you need for your gimbal, so your mount, the actual gimbal itself, the extended tripod if needed. For the accessories, this is what's going to allow me to have audio. You guys know I'm a fan of compact, lightweight setups. So this arm that I actually got from Amazon allows me to have 2 attachments here on top, and it actually also has a screw here at the bottom, so you can actually add more here. So technically you could have 4 attachments. I also got this extra attachment, so it's just kind of like the hot shoe, I think that's what it's called. And this is also from Amazon. This one allows you up to 3 slots for extra accessories. For the mic, I'm just using my Rode mic. These are the ones that have the lavs. So transmitter is gonna go on the gimbal, and then this one is obviously gonna go to me. If you're talking or if you're capturing sounds for something, you're gonna need the transmitter and the audio mic itself. And since we're plugging it into our phone, and the iPhone 15 now has USB-C, Apple does sell USB-C to headphone jacks, which is gonna be essential. So this is what's gonna connect from the microphone jack to your phone. So you definitely really need this. With that, I'm just gonna put it all together. I'm going to now grab the arm and just screw that here to the bottom. Like so. So now it's secured. I'm gonna now attach the tripod on the bottom here. And then I'm gonna attach this hot shoe. And then you can tighten it to the bottom. I'm going to take my transmitter and just slide it on. So I'm gonna probably rotate this so that it's faced out, because the jack is gonna connect from the phone to here. So I need the outlet exposed. Unlock this again. Do quick launch. Magnet this on here. Okay. AUX to USB-C. Literally so tiny. Attach this to that. I'm gonna plug this into my phone like that. And it's just long enough to reach the mic. There you go. So obviously this is gonna be more ideal for just steady, like stable shots like this. You can't really do much panning because the cords will limit a little bit of your movement. So this is gonna be perfect for live streaming. But as you can see, it doesn't really obstruct anything that I would hold on the gimbal anyway. I can easily have my arms out extended or close by. I can still pan it up and down. And then obviously that just leaves the mic, which I'm going to then attach to myself. And there you go. This is my easy live stream or mobile filming setup. And that is it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think of the DJI OM6. I have been a huge fan of the OM4, but with the added features that the OM6 has, especially the extension rod, I think it just really kicks up your mobile filming game that much more. And plus, if you are, like I said, a live streamer, this is definitely a must, I would say. Let me know what you guys think of this gimbal, or if there's any other brands that you guys would want us to try out, or you think is more worthy of the investment. I would love to hear what you guys' thoughts are down below, so please leave us a comment. And of course, for more tech and gear related videos, don't forget to hit subscribe to the channel. That is it for me. Thank you guys again for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video.